Hello and welcome to this week's edition of the weekly Cruise News Roundup from Cruise Holidays TV. My name is John Fletcher of Cruise Holidays UK and I'm your host. This week, Italian-based cruise line MSC resumed sailing and a story emerged from their first sailing. It was reported that a family broke the stringent health and safety rules during an excursion organised by the cruise line. The family who were sailing on the MSC Grandiosa broke away from the organised tour. A spokesman for the cruise line said, "In line with our health and safety protocol, developed to ensure health and well-being of our guests, crew and communities we visit, we had to deny boarding to a family who broke from their shore excursion while visiting Naples, Italy, as per MSC health and safety protocols. By departing from the organised shore excursion, this family broke from the safe social bubble that MSC cruises create for them to safely enjoy their visit ashore and therefore could not be permitted to reboard the ship. The MSC health and safety protocols make it very clear that guests are only permitted to disembark as part of an MSC organised cruise excursion. MSC explain, these organised shore excursions allow MSC cruisers to uphold the same high standard of health and safety as on board, for instance, ensuring that transfers are properly sanitised and that there is adequate space for social distancing. Tour guides and drivers also undergo health screenings and wear appropriate personal protective equipment. Because the family who broke the protocols were disembarked in Naples, the ship was able to continue her journey as planned. What do you think of the story? Let me know in the comments box below. Over the last few weeks, there have been rumours and speculation doing the rounds on some cruise blog sites that Royal Caribbean has sold Empress of the Seas. Royal Caribbean have issued a denial that any such sale has taken place. Empress is Royal Caribbean's oldest and smallest ship and was introduced as Nordic Empress in 1990. She underwent a $50 million revitalisation in 2016 and had served as one of Royal Caribbean's ships that were based in Cuba before Donald Trump reintroduced the US ban on cruise ships from Cuba. A Royal Caribbean spokesman said she is on her way to Greece, where she will stay for a few months, and we are constantly looking for the best places to deploy our ships in order to get all the ship services we require for operations, such as provisions, fuel, etc. What do you think of this story? Let me know in the comments box below. This week, Hebridean Island Cruises, who operate Hebridean Princess, took the decision to cancel the remaining 2020 Hebridean Princess cruises. Managing Director Ken Charlson said, due to the continuing situation and the confusion surrounding which cruises are allowed to operate around Scotland, we have taken the decision to cancel all our remaining 2020 sailings on board Hebridean Princess. They plan to resume sailing in March 2021. What do you think of this story? Let me know in the comments box below. This week we heard of a new eco-friendly cruise line from Norway. Havila Voyagers, based in Norway, will start sailing in spring 2021. They will focus solely on the ever-popular Norwegian coastal route from Bergen to Kirkenes and have ordered 4 new build ships. The first two, Havila Castor and Havila Capella, will launch in 2021, and in 2022 their sister ships Havila Polaris and Havila Pollux will join their fleet. Matt Valentine, the country sales manager for the UK, said, "Sailing through narrow fjords, 4 UNESCO heritage sites and travelling high up into the Arctic Circle in a small cruise ship is an experience our guests will never forget. We have some exciting plans for our inaugural programme in 2021, details of which will be unveiled later this summer." Havila say of the ship's design, "The interior is inspired by the sea, sky, mountains and glaciers, and the food you are served is local specialities from towns and villages that you see outside the windows. From the lounge chairs under the glass roof, you have a view of the northern lights and the midnight sun. Or maybe you want to enjoy the view from the jacuzzi, which is heated by excess heat." So how will Havila be eco-friendly? The first design feature that helps them to be eco-friendly is the energy-efficient hull design. The ships will be powered by a combination of electricity from the world's largest battery packs that are charged using hydropower and green natural gas that will reduce CO2 by 25%. This means that the ships will be able to sail for 4 hours without emissions. One great way they are making an eco-friendly difference is that all the food will be locally sourced, so they will even be cutting the food miles. What do you think of this story? Let me know in the comments box below. Carnival Cruise Line announced the name of their new XL class ship. It will be called Celebration, as a tribute to one of the early Carnival fun ships and in recognition of the line's 50th birthday. The line will begin the celebrations for their 50th birthday in March, which is the month the line was born, and culminate with the new celebration joining in the fun in the November by sailing into Miami to officially join the fleet. The Carnival's celebration sailings will go on sale in October. What do you think of this story? Let me know in the comments box below. And finally, a bittersweet announcement came from Fred Olsen Cruise Line. Following the purchase of the 2 ships from Holland America Line to be renamed Valletta and Borealis, it has been announced that the popular Blackwatch and Boudica have been retired and left the fleet, after much speculation over which ships would be retired in favour of the new ships. Fred Olsen Jr. said that the Valletta and Borealis will complement Balmoral and Braemar and will give us what we have been looking for a long time. He went on to say some of their features will be improved and others will be new. Valletta is going to take over from Boudica itineraries and will sail from her home port of Dover. Borealis is going to take over from Blackwatch on her itineraries and will home port in Liverpool. What do you think of this story? Do you have a memory of either the Blackwatch or the Boudica? Or have you sailed on the Holland America incarnation of the 2 ships, Valletta and Borealis? If you have enjoyed this edition of the Weekly Roundup, leave a comment below. Please subscribe and hit the notification bell and you will be notified of videos from Cruise Holidays TV. Also check out www.silverservicecruises.co.uk